Hello lads, ladettes, and lassies. Welcome back to a brand new Darling in the Franxx. This is episode 5. My name is Josh, and I'm the host of today's reaction. And, well, let me just say, the series is beginning to hype up. I mean, Hiro went into Strelitzia. I'm still trying to remember like all the names. I don't think I'm gonna get all of the Franxx names, but I'm fairly certain. Strelitzia is the 02's Franxx. I thought I wrote it down, but I guess I didn't write down Strelitzia. Delphinium is Ichigo's. But yeah, basically, Ichigo and all the other, everyone else that all of Hiro's teammates. I'm trying to remember their names, but it's just way too many to remember off the top of my head. But they went to go fight this gigantic worm thing. It was like from Tremors. Then there was 2 of them, but it turned out to be one gigantic, very long worm that had 2 heads, one on each side of its very long body. Basically, all 4 of them got pwned by this thing until Hiro and 02 came, and Hiro was like, "I'm flying it! I'm flying it!" And then he just completely destroyed the worm from the inside. It was awesome. And now, well, Hiro has one last shot to fly with 02 before, allegedly, he dies. This is his 2nd time. Though, it could count as his 1st, because he was unconscious. The real first time he did it, he was unconscious. So if he flies it again, and doesn't die, maybe they'll like try and say, like, oh, because your first time you're unconscious, so it doesn't count. Now you can't fly again. And then he flies a 3rd time, and then they're like, well, looks like he can fly with her. It looks like he's all diddly-do, because he came out perfectly. Like, he didn't come out like with any injuries. The last guy that went in with her, Mitsuru, Mitsuru, that was his 1st time flying with 02, and he just almost died. And this is Hiro's 2nd time, and he's like, I'm fine. But he's fully aware that he has the possibility of dying. And he's completely okay with that. So let's see where this episode takes us now. Let's see where episode 5 goes, lads. Alright, all I have to say is, man, F02. I mean, I kind of get it, but she doesn't even care about Hiro. Like, the only thing that she cares about Hiro is if he's able to pilot with her. And she's intrigued with him, like, maybe being able to go on his 3rd strike. But if he dies, she doesn't care. Which, I mean, I'd say it sucks for Hiro, but he doesn't really like 02 in that way. Or at least, not yet he does. I'm sure they're going to make it like a... I'm sure they're going to make it like this, like, love thing. But he doesn't really care about 02. If 02 were to die, Hiro would feel sad because he's a human being. Not because like there goes his piloting, or yes, because like there goes his piloting, but also because like yes, yeah, like my partner just died. But 02 is like, if he dies, well, he just wasn't up to my standards. Which yeah, that's not really what you want in the partner. The partners fascinate me in this, like in well, I really don't have anything else to compare. Like, Gurren Lagann's the last mech I watched. And in there, yeah, well, Gurren Lagann. But it didn't really matter who was piloting it. You didn't need compatibility to pilot it. You needed willpower, the strength of will. The better your willpower, the more you wanted to fight, the stronger you were, or the stronger your mecha was. This one, other than, what are their names? I love this coupling. Kokoro and Futoshi. They seem like the only genuine couple or like genuine partnership in this show that seem to like actually care about each other. Like Miku and shoot, what's his name? It's the annoying kid, the one that's always screaming. I'm gonna have to like leave these notes open over here. Miku and yeah, did I say Zordome? Yeah, Zordome. Miku and Zordome are always bickering with each other. They're like, it's like a married couple, but the one that's like about to get a divorce. What's it? And then Mitsuru and purple hair. Did I write purple hair girl? I don't think I did. It's like the only name I don't know. I'm fairly certain Kokoro is the girl with Futoshi. I'm fairly certain like those were the guys that were like feeding each other Zero Two and Hiro. But like Mitsuri, they were, and his partner. Mitsuri doesn't care about her. He's like, oh, I'm just gonna jump to the most powerful person I can. It's like they don't care to build the relationships any further. And like that, like I wrote down eating separately. Like you would think that these kids would try and be as close as possible with each other to know as much as they can. And you would have thought through that that Ichigo and Kyoto would be greatly able to be compatible, because they've known each other probably since birth, or probably since they could start remembering each other or remembering stuff. So like I'm fascinated about how they're partnered. It has to be like by blood or something. And then why is 02 able to fly with Hiro? Because she's a Klaxosaur, and as far as we know, he's a human. But I'm fairly certain she's turning him into a Klaxosaur. Or like whatever she, like the half, I think she's half Klaxosaur. Like whatever she is, I think that she's turning him into her. So like maybe the end of next episode he grows some horns. And oh, when Ichigo slapped 02, it's like she had it coming. Because 02, I understand why she doesn't care about human life. Because like she's been treated, I'm fairly certain I'm getting this right. Like she's been treated not the best by humans. Like they don't really care about her. She doesn't care about them. All of her partners have died, so she's learned to just let go. But you let her on the battlefield, and she won't. She's like it's. You have to follow a chain of command. Ichigo is a chain of command, or at least for their squad. And 02 is having none of that. And then, like through her actions, she also killed the partner of the one guy from Squad 26. I think it was Squad 26. Like, yeah, I understand why nobody wants to work with her if she's a loose cannon like that. And then, like, with her saying, like, oh, if Hiro dies, then, like, who cares? I guess he didn't amount to much. Like, good job, Ichigo. Like, she had it coming. Maybe 02's character arc will be learning to care for human life. But, like, also when 02, like, when her eyes and horns started glowing, that was cool. Like, so is the thing on her head, like, the horn, I guess, headband? Is that, like, power suppressor? Does it keep her more human? I don't know. Maybe it could have been a coincidence that it just got slapped off and she started glowing. Maybe not. Probably not. And then I have two really big things left, which is Mitsuru and pills. Is he taking those pills because of the incident he had with 02? Are those like medical pills? But those were a lot of pills, and it did not look like he was counting like how many he needed to take. He kind of just like poured them in. And so is he taking them for medical reasons? Is he taking them because he's addicted? Because what he was rambling on about did not seem like a perfectly healthy mind. He is laser focused on why Hiro could ride with 02 and why he couldn't. Which again, why are he and Purple Haired Girl matched up together? Because he obviously doesn't care about her. He will jump to whoever is quote unquote stronger. We've barely even seen her in action too. Like, yeah, like what is the coupling system? Like, or what is the partnership system? Why is it like these two are compatible? Is like blood? Like, we've seen we've seen two partnerships that I've seen at least, that I think are believable partnerships, which are, what's their names? Kokoro and Futoshi, if I'm getting those names correctly. The ones that were feeding each other. That was adorable. But they do seem to like care about each other. They do seem to actually have a partnership. And then Goro and Ichigo, both of them are strong-willed. They're both leaders. They both care for each other. Oh, I didn't even write that down, but oh, when Ichigo, like they're both in love, but Ichigo's in love with Hiro. Goro is in love with Ichigo, and when Goro was trying to comfort her, and like he just stopped, he's like, why do I feel, what am I feeling right now? What is this? I'm just, it's just a great way to introduce the concept of love to these kids without saying, I'm in love with you, so far. Because they don't know what kissing is, they don't know what growing into an adult is. So do these kids die at a certain point? Or what was it with the whole, like, he doesn't know what being an adult means, or he doesn't know about the adults? Like, do these kids genuinely not know that they will just grow into adults? Do they all die? What the world building is so interesting. It's like I don't think we've even gotten any answers to any of the questions before. We just keep getting more questions, but I'm so intrigued. I want to see more. I need to see more of a 02, or not 0. I need to see more of Ichigo, Hiro, and Gordo. Now this is a love triangle I can get behind, because I think all three of them are great characters so far. I really like Gordo's. I really like Gordo's personality. Ichigo, I love how much she cares about her entire team, and that she has like the special connection with Hiro. And Hiro, he cares about both of them, but he also wants to live. He wants to live, but not like in the sense of, oh, I just want to live 90 years of my life and then die peacefully. No, he wants to live. He wants his life to mean something. He wants to have a, like, I can understand that. I can understand that. Which, and that pushes him towards 02, which pushes him further away from Ichigo. But Ichigo's still trying. It's just more love triangles written like this. Well, I suppose that's like every anime love triangle. So, like American soap operas, CW, take notes. But, lads, if you want to know more, or if you want to see my reaction, my discussions to more Darla and the Franxx, please come back for next week. Hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell to be notified whenever I post more Darling and the Franxx. In the meantime, why don't you check out my Attack on Titan Season 4 reactions. I believe they're still going up. Yeah, Season 4 should still be going. Oh, please don't. I hope it doesn't go on break. But yeah, check out my Season 4 for Attack on Titan reactions. Check out Makai and I going through My Hero Academia. I also went through Gurren Lagann solo and The Promised Neverland. I'm still waiting for... Maybe by the time this is up, Promised Neverland Season 2 will be dubbed, if you're interested in that. But I did do the first season, and it was so good. So if you want to see some more reactions, go check those out, and I'll see you all in the next one.